even if they are cognitively able, they still wouldn't know what to do in a public tragedy. And I'm just wondering, is there anything set aside for them? Are there any programs for them? And I don't mean those that are just living in a place like Kings Point or Century Village, but those that might be interspersed throughout the community, and there are in their own homes, and not in an ALF or a nursing home.
I could address that with, I don't know, and I think it's a real missing piece. What happens to the elderly who don't have someone to watch over them?
One other question?
I live in Boynton Beach, and I work in Boynton Beach with seniors, and how do we find out in our community, are we as well prepared as you are? Where do we go in our own communities to find out that information?
Cindy, do you have an answer for that?
Yes, I can tell you that Boynton Beach Fire Rescue also offers the same program. And while this program doesn't necessarily help people in your situation, I do have stories of individuals who don't have age limits, and they take a lot home from the program just to help them with their daily lives. I had one woman who couldn't do a lot of the physical activities, but I received a phone call from her several weeks after she completed the class stating that she had fallen in the middle of the night, and normally she would have called 911, but she calmed herself down, she rolled herself over, sat up and said, you know what, I'm not hurt, maybe I can help myself up. She helped herself up, went and did her business, went back to bed, and she was very proud of the fact that just by taking this course and spending 9 weeks with us, that she was able to help herself. So a lot of these programs give people additional skills and confidence that they wouldn't normally have, and that doesn't necessarily have to be after a major disaster.
Great. Cindy, is there a website or any type of central resource that the community members could go to find out what's available to them in times of public tragedy or crisis?
Yes, the FEMA website has all of the states listed and which cities in Florida. I think there are 67 organizations that offer CERT. We're only second to California. But the Red Cross, obviously, we're currently offering continuing education for all of the CERT team members from the Red Cross. We meet once a week and offer different types of activities. So we're trying to expand and give people additional information on what kind of services are available in the community.
Thank you. Does anyone else have something to offer?
The other thing you might try up in Boynton Beach, I know here at Boca, on our website, on the internet, sometimes people ask questions. They'll type a question in, and that goes to a central location, a central department here at the hospital, and they farm those questions out. So if you were to ask that question of the local hospital, for instance, in that area, go to their website and ask that. I'm sure you'd be able to get an answer, or you might even call their public relations department, and I'm sure they could point you in the right direction, whether it would be the risk manager or the emergency department director, what have you. But they could speak from the facility side point.
Great.
We have 2 support groups in Boynton now. One is a bereavement group and one is a caregiver group. So also call us for further information on that. And it's open to the community.
Thank you. Well, this has been a great program, and we thank you for being here. I also want to thank the members of the panel for being with us this afternoon and sharing their expertise.